Hello, everyone. Greetings and salutations to each and every one of you. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the very special Donathon Gold stream. I'm your host, Cuddlymuffintop, a half-human, half-blah Vtuber who comes into the virtual world through the wonders of human slapstick. And tonight, because we raised $250 and more during our April birthday Donathon, this goal is a reality. With me today, I have bought every single chocolate item from Tony's Chocolonely website. So, I am not sponsored, by the way, by Tony's Chocolonely. Let me get that out of the way now. I bought all of this chocolate with my own money during the Mother's Day sale, which is no longer going around, but I was able to get a discount. I am utilizing my own opinion and my love of chocolate to go about this list. So, we have Gaming Wolfie, Sober Tony, we got Cat Lady Crates and Sober Lisa, and Simon. Greetings and salutations to each and every one of you. Hope all of you are doing well, taking care of yourselves, being safe out there, and hopefully I don't make you hungry. Because I'm doing something that will go against my intermittent fasting. Normally I would stop eating around this time. But, since I couldn't really stream any earlier than what I had right now, we have to make do with what we have. So, let me go ahead and showcase what we have for Tony's Chocolonely store. You might be wondering, what is Tony's Chocolonely? Well, it's time for me to showcase what the website is like. And I did pin the website if you ever are interested. It's not partnered. So, if you're feeling the urge to get some chocolate for yourself, I have pinned the website link to both Twitch and YouTube, depending on where you may be. So let's go ahead and showcase the website. I might have to make some adjustments here. There we go. Yep. So this is it. Tony's Chocolonely. Make chocolate fairer, bit by bit. So, this is what the website looks like. Of course, they're celebrating Earth Day. One cool thing in which you can do in order to buy your chocolate, you can customize your wrapper any way you choose. Especially if it's a special gathering, like a birthday party or an anniversary or a Christmas gift. And of course, if you want to know how they do their chocolates, they got their annual fair reports if you want to read up on how much of an impact they are making with their chocolates, and so forth, and see if they may be located in the store near you. Let me just say this now. They are not the cheapest chocolates out there, but they do come in a very huge size, which, if you are someone who eats it all in one go, you are a ravenous monster, and I love it. So, you're probably wondering, Cuddly, they come in huge sizes. Why bother getting Tony's Chocolonely bars? What makes them stand out compared to, well, other chocolate brands and corporations? Well, let's go to their mission. Their chocolate is 100% exploitative free in the norm for chocolate. So you can see right up here that this is what their chocolate bars normally look like. They come in these little segments here. They got the logo on there. You could break the logo for breaking the chains of exploitation. Now, let's go ahead and read down here in regards to the problem. So, things aren't being shared evenly in the chocolate supply chain. And then the chain starts with millions of farmers who produce cocoa and ends with the billions of consumers who enjoy it. We are a ravenous bunch. But what about the bit in between? This section is, of course, dominated by a handful of chocolate giants that profits from keeping the cocoa purchasing price as low as possible. As a result, farmers are forced to live in poverty, living to legal child labor and forced labor, especially in African countries, which is an absolute shame. The last week with John Oliver actually did a report, and Tony's Chocolonely actually was in a little bit of it. So yes, there is illegal child labor and forced labor on cocoa farms in West Africa. This is the result of an unequally divided cocoa chain. So Tony's Chocolonely exists to change that. They are aiming to make it so that no child labor is utilized to produce their chocolate. They're making it so now no soul has to suffer in order to harvest these cocoa beans. Because let me tell you, they're not easy to harvest. So yes, it needs to stop. So, this is their route. Their vision, of course, which they had mentioned before, they haven't really nailed down quite yet, but they're on the process of doing it, is to have 100% exploitation-free chocolate. Not just for their chocolate, and this is where the ambition part comes into play, but every chocolate worldwide. That includes Hershey's, Cadbury's, Nestle, etc. It won't be easy, and it's pretty complex, but they acknowledge it with the help of Tony's roadmap. Has 3 pillars towards the way to exploitation-free chocolate. So, let's see if this... Yeah, so this is basically goes into more details about the kind of pillars when it comes to interacting with everything, what they utilize in order to get those 3 pillars. So, Tony's creates awareness for where the chocolate comes from. Tony leads by example by going through this 100% exploitation-free chocolate, and Tony inspires to others to act and hopefully guide them in that safe direction, so we don't have to have anyone forcing themselves in very unfortunate circumstance to make the chocolate for us. So, with that said, that's just a little snippet. So yeah, the chocolate is not cheap. And this isn't a cry for you about, oh, you purchased from Hershey's, Cadbury's, and Dove chocolates? You're a horrible person. No, it's not like that at all. I understand that if you want to go in a more ethical fashion, it's not cheap. And sometimes, whether we like it or not, our budgets cannot go for that. We have to accommodate ourselves to what our budget and our finances allow us. So, if you happen to get from a chocolate company that may be implementing these sort of practices, I'm not going to be mad at you. No, because there may be circumstances involved, like finances, where it's just impossible. Because if you are trying to go for something eco-friendly, ethical, or something to that degree with your products, especially with chocolate, it's not going to come cheap. It's definitely not. And if we don't have the budget for it, we can't really make as much of an impact as we would like. So, no worries if you aren't able to make that pledge. It's good to spread awareness, but it's up to the person themselves to see if that's something they would like to do. And are they able to do it? The little baby steps here and there. So, that's just the website. But now, it's time for the tier list. Alright, so I have accumulated 13 chocolate bars and 2 packs of little bits. Just about every one of these. Oh my god! I don't care if Orphans make my chocolate as long as it's tasty. And you know what? That's going to be the mindset of a lot of people. That is going to be the mindset of a lot of people, if I'm being completely honest. But hopefully I can lead a little bit by example and focus on myself. I mean, I utilize all this time to purchase all this chocolate for your amusement, because I do love and care for the brand itself. So, what we're gonna do, I got a knife. And for each chocolate bar, I'm gonna just slice off a portion of it. Because if I were to eat every single chocolate bar that I have gotten, I would be very sick. I would have overdosed way too much on these chocolate bars, especially with the sheer size of them. They are 6.35 ounces. That's 180 grams. They're humongous. And they're made in Belgium. The Belgian chocolate, in case you're wondering. So, we're gonna take each chocolate bar, except for the bits. I can just open up the bag and eat one bit to kind of get a feeling of the texture and whatnot. And then I will give my own proper consensus on how they are. And especially in the event that I don't happen to like one of these chocolate bars, then I would say I'll save it for someone that might enjoy it. If I just take a small snippet, put it back in the label, don't utilize my filthy, flabby hands to slice and dice, and don't worry, I did wash them, by the way, then we don't have to worry about them being spread the Cuddlymuffintop juices. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pick at random a chocolate bar in here. It's not gonna go in alphabetical order or anything. So, what's the first one? Okay, we're starting out with something interesting. The first flavor that I have is the white chocolate raspberry popping candy bar. This is a flavor that I've never tried before. And I know some people are very iffy when it comes to white chocolate. I know some of you think it has too much sugar and whatnot. And quite frankly, well, this is only, the serving size only accounts for Auto F. Oh, come on. You're not able to take the risk in regards to the other complex flavors that go into a good old chocolate bar? Hey, I like white, I like dark, I like milk. And yeah, not the biggest fan of raspberries though. Not even real chocolate. You know what is real chocolate, by the way? Dark chocolate. Get it in the darkest format that you can without it being like baking chocolate. And that's supposed to be the rarest chocolate of them all. Eat one of those and then tell me if you're really man enough. Krusnik, it's a Tony's Chocolonely tier list. It was one of the Donathon goals. In this case. Yeah, dark chocolate is very good. My taste buds have appreciated dark chocolate in a lot of ways. And Krusnik, greetings and salutations to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna open this up. Okay. Oh yeah, you can definitely see. Oh, it already came apart. Lovely. Alright. So, this chocolate bar already has like the bits inside. Okay, here's the question. Does anyone want me to share photos of the chocolate bars themselves? Or would they prefer that I just consume a bit and just rate them from there? I can take pictures. You just want to hear me crunch it. Is this supposed to be ASMR? Wait, you want pictures? Only on the way up. Sober Tony. Do both? Alright. Hold on one sec. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my phone here. Here we go. Water. Alright. I'm back. Okay. Alright, so I got my phone here. That's the only camera that I have. Alright. Let me show it in a okay. So hopefully. Here we go. Oh, that's a terrible picture. Let's do something else. Okay, let's go back. Alright, let's get a good close-up there. There we go. That should satisfy. Alright. Gonna go ahead and share it to my beloved. Wait, do I even have a beloved? Probably don't. I probably don't at this time. I don't know if I will go that far. I'll probably just stick with the photo of what it looks like here. Alright. Let's see. You know what? Let's not do it this way. Here we go. I got a better way to basically get this over. Alright. Aha. Let's go with the Proton drive. Upload it there. There we go. Alright. Now, okay, I'm gonna hide this real quick. There we go. And then we're gonna go onto my drive and download that picture. And then I can showcase on what the chocolate looks like. At least a part of it. Kind of gives you a feel of the texture, so to speak. Alright. Let's take a little bit of time to basically... Oh, hold on here. There we go. Let me download that. And I just will do this. Okay. Now let me see if I can show it for each and every one of you. Okay, here we go. Should be in here. There it is. Okay, this is very big, so let me slim it down. Alright. So this is what it would normally look like, with a chunk of it off. So you can see the raspberry and the popping candy kind of mixed in and being showcased right here. There's like the solid blocks right around this area here. And that's just what the white chocolate raspberry popping candy bar would look like normally. Alright, time for a taste test. No, not over there. Alright, let's go back. I'm gonna go back to the list. Alright, here we go. Nope, no bites in that one. I'm not gonna really showcase the bites, but I am gonna slice off a piece. There we go. I took one of the ends, and let's go ahead and chow down. This one's very sweet. Yeah, this is a very sweet one. I'm honestly surprised that I kinda enjoy it. Especially for someone that, well, No, I'm not gonna do that. I've just got my knife. That's the way I'm gonna cut into this one, so that way my grubby little hands don't get across in this. But yeah, if you're not a fan of the really sweet kind of chocolate, this one might not be for you. I do like how the textures of the popping candy kind of complement the sweetness. It has a little bit of a savory bite to it as you chow down. So, honestly, I'm surprised how much I enjoy this, especially for someone who doesn't really like raspberries. If I'm being completely honest, this is the one right here. I'm gonna say it's an A. I'm thoroughly surprised with this one. But if you can't handle the sweetness, it's not for you. It might be way too sweet for what you may like. If you like something more bitter, then this is not the bar for you by any stretch. So yes, I actually enjoyed that one quite a bit. You haven't even tried it yet. You'll put in assumptions. You already have a label on it simply because you just don't like white chocolate. But yeah, it's definitely something that I will... You know what? I should probably put in the fridge each and every time I take a bite, so that way it doesn't melt on me in this hot room. I'll be right back! So much chocolate! Okay. Alright. So the next thing that I will grab from here is... Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be liking this one. It's the dark chocolate almond sea salt. I'm not a big fan of almonds. But I still got it. If you're an almond fan, you like your dark chocolate, this may be the way to go here. So, like always, I'm gonna go ahead and get a picture of this so you can see what it looks like. Oh yeah, it definitely looks like it's got the chunks. It definitely looks like it's got the chunks right here. So, let me go ahead and... Oh, there we go. We'll go ahead and do this way. I'm gonna go ahead and take the picture. This one has more... Okay, let's see if I can tilt it in a way. Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. So we can actually see what it looks like on the inside. And yes, you will more than likely be seeing some hands. There we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and send this over to my file drive. There we go. You can hear the snapping of my keyboard on my lovely phone here that probably needs to be updated. Yeah, my hands are not that pretty. Oftentimes they would need a lot of nourishment, especially in the colder weathers, and they had in the past looked very worn out and would bleed on some occasions. So it's like, yeah, probably not the best kind of candidates for those that like their hands. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get in here. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh. And then I'll showcase this one. Alright. Takes a while for it to load up here. There we go. Let me go ahead and download. And there. Alright. Let me go ahead and bring up the picture. Let's see. Alright. And this is what the dark chocolate almond sea salt looks like. So you can see some of the crisp, some of the almonds kind of melt into the chocolate bar itself. And of course, every chocolate bar from Tony's has the label on it, which of course a lot of people would say, yes, I have. Mine needs those good old workers' creamy hands oftentimes. The ones that are heavy duty. But yes, every one of the chocolate bars normally has this Tony's Chocolonely label and logo on it. Imprinted. So, yep, this is what the dark chocolate almond sea salt bar looks like. So let me go ahead and grab my knife. I'm gonna basically, there we go. I took a little bit of a chunk. Alright. So let's go ahead, bring this out, and we'll bring the screen back in here. And there we go. Alright. Bottoms up. You know, for someone who doesn't really have the best taste buds in regards to nuts, especially any kind of nut, in case anyone is wondering, this one's not bad. I always did like the right amount of bitterness that Tony's has for the dark chocolate. The almonds, sea salt almonds, isn't necessarily wowing me so much, but this is coming from someone who basically has taste buds that can't really handle almonds, pistachios, peanuts, any one of those kinds of nuts. And yes, even these nuts, just to humor you, Sober Tony. I really don't see myself really grabbing this bar very often, but if you are someone who likes the chocolate dark and really does like almonds, I would say go with this one. I would say go with this variety. But for me personally, I'm gonna go, let's make sure. I'm just gonna go with C. If you're a fan of both of those combinations, though, it's definitely going to be higher up than what I placed it at. Yeah, C's are not bad, but I really can't see myself buying it anytime soon. Yeah, I think it would bring out... It does bring out the sweetness a bit more. A lot of the chocolates basically do that. And like I said, I'm not a big fan of almonds. I don't really like the texture too much. Oh, come on! Are you really having that shallow of a following relationship in order to say that I rank your chocolate a C? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, okay. But I will be right back. I gotta put this chocolate in the fridge so it doesn't melt. Oh, this is gonna be... It's one of those days in which I wish I had a mini fridge. Oops, forgot about this part. Okay, there we go. This is gonna get tiresome. This is gonna get tiresome quite fast. I wish I had a mini fridge. And I wish I didn't have that. Alright, what do we got next? Ah, there we go. Milk chocolate pretzel toffee. This is what we're going. This is the stuff. This is one of my favorites. But is it going to be one of my top favorites? I do love my pretzels and the toffees. Getting that caramelized sugar or molasses in there. It's a much better combination than one may fathom. So, like always, let's see. Oh, it's quite solid in here. All right, there we go. So I took a portion of it off, and we're gonna take a picture like usual. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this to my drive so everyone can see. All right, here we go. And upload. All right, now let's go ahead and hide this. And then I'll go over to my drive here. If I can. Come on now. Why are you being so iffy here? There we go. Took a while there. Let me go ahead and refresh. And what do we have here? There we go. All right, let me go ahead and download this. All right. Let me bring it up so everyone can see it. All right, let's see. Where is this one now? Where did I put it? Did I even put it in the right folder? I wonder if I did. Maybe it's in downloads. Nope. Let's see, maybe pictures. Let's see. Pictures. Okay, where the blobby hell did I put it? Did I not put it in the same category as the others? Alright, let's try that again. Actually, let's see. Now it should be in there. I probably am not looking hard enough. Let's see. It should be in the same one. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you amongst all these? Am I that... Come on. Come on, where are you? Not this one. Not that one. You know what? Let me go ahead and save it again. Oh, thankfully, it's nothing like that. Thankfully, it's nothing like that at all. Alright, let's go ahead and download it once more. And let's see. Oh, hold on. Looks like I accidentally had two of them there. Okay, there. Not 3152. Okay. There we go. Okay, now something. Here we go. That's more like it. Okay, so this is what a normal inside of a milk chocolate pretzel toffee bar is. Right like this. So, I'm gonna go ahead and slim off a portion of it. Let's see, I want to make sure that we get one that isn't too... Oh, there we go, perfect, perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and fade this away. And let's go back to the screen. Alright, here we go. Gonna have some of the chocolate. There we go. Oh my word. Yeah, that one, I wouldn't say it's an S tier, but it is more like this, upper A for me. It really has this perfect amount of sweetness with the salt combined with the pretzel and the toffee, the caramelized sugar and molasses that's embedded to it, really brings it more to life. And of course the milk chocolate, very nice. Really has that lovely decadence to it. Nice and smooth as it goes down the throat. So yeah, definitely one of my favorites. For sure. Not quite S tier. Because, well, let's just say sometimes you might get more pretzel than you could account for. You kind of have to have that nice balance in it. But overall, excellent. Alright, time for me to go in the fridge again! Yeah! Alright, okay, here we go. Alright. So what's the next chocolate bar that I'm going to be consuming? Oh, I don't think I've ever had this. Milk chocolate caramel cookie. I do love me some caramel. Some say caramel, but I like to say caramel. Caramel. Ooh, caramel. Oh, caramel. Oh, ooh. I don't think this flavor is normally in the stores. So, let me go ahead. Oh, look, lovely. It just snapped just like that. Perfect. Caramel. Yeah. Yep. And besides, as you're doing the other A a disservice if you just leave that A and kick it to the curb by saying car-mo. Alright, let me go ahead and take a picture of this. It's going to be a little bit smaller than the other ones, but hopefully it kind of gives you an idea of what the insides of each bar is like. Alright, here we go. Something tells me this is going to be one of my favorites. Or it could be absolutely disappointing. Let's see. So let me go ahead and upload this onto here. We're gonna go ahead and hide this. And then let me go ahead and refresh so we can bring that chocolate bar up. Alright. Are you with us? Are you with us? There we go. Alright, let me go ahead and save it. And there, okay. Should be in here now. Alright, let's see. There it is. Alright, so this is basically the inside of what a milk chocolate caramel cookie one looks like. You can see, it honestly looks a lot softer than it originally appears, the inside. So that might be something complementary with the solidness of the chocolate. So, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a piece. Let me use my knife. There we go. Alright, let me go ahead and fade this out. We'll bring back the screen. And there we go. All right, let's give this a taste test. Oh! It's like biting into the most pristine, crunchy cookie. It's like you can feel the wondrous texture of a cookie being embedded in the chocolate. And it sends it to a whole different level. I'm not entirely, let me think. Is this one that I would hardly favor? I think I'm really loving it. I loved how just simply simple and complimentary the soft crunchiness of the caramel cookie is with the milk chocolate. It might be my favorite combination so far. All right. With that said, S tier. Oh yes, we got our first S tier, lads. Haha. Yes. If you like yourself a good cookie, I would have liked it more of a caramel filled. You know, there is one of these bars is caramel flavored. Well, milk chocolate, caramel, sea salt, actually. That bar will be coming up here soon then, in the meantime. But yeah, that one, I've never tried it before. But something about chocolate and cookies goes so well together. Especially caramel. Ah, lovely combination on that one. All right, be right back. Okay, that's enough of the copyrighted music. I'm back. Alright, this is gonna be a trip. We still got about 11 more things to go, so let's see here. What's next? Alright, we got dark chocolate hazelnut cookie. Alright, so we have another cookie variety here. But it is hazelnut, so I might be a little bit iffy. As you basically know, the audio jungle, of course. But, yeah, not the biggest fan of nuts. But I was a bit surprised by how they formulated the nuts, the almonds, in the last chocolate bar. So, let me go ahead and open this up. See if we can get a... Oh, I feel one. Okay. Let's see if we can get that out. Let's see. I think that would be fine. Okay, there we go. How many people in here actually likes hazelnut cookies? It's like a cookie that many people actually enjoy, or something else entirely. Alright, let's see. Let's take a new picture. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's see. Huh. Here we go. Let's take a good snot of this one. A little bit more close up. There we go. Alright, let's get this. Yeah, I think it's out of all the nuts, especially in terms of hazelnut, I feel like it's more tolerable for me compared to other nut varieties. So this one might be a bit more easygoing for me. So let's go ahead and slide this in. Alright, there we go. Now I will go ahead. Ah, got it then. Yeah, some people might not be fond of them. I could still be one of them. I'm not entirely sure. I could be thinking of another nut that might be more pleasant. And don't you say it's a person's nuts. Because I've never tried that yet. Okay, let me go ahead. Go into the Proton drive. Let's see. What do we have? Thank you for the clips, Gaming Wolfie. That will be greatly appreciated. Alright. Here we go. Let's go ahead and download this. Alright. Save that. Let's bring it up. Here we go. That should do it. Alright. So right here is what is a dark chocolate hazelnut cookie bar. The insides of it. They kind of give you a fair look. And of course, there's the Tony's logo that they have on every chocolate bar that they produce. So let me go ahead and cut off a section of it. Alright, we got a section. So let's go ahead, remove this, and go back onto the screen. Alright, here we go. Am I gonna be wowed over this? If you're someone that likes their chocolate to be a bit more sharp, a bit more firm, and not too sweet, this might be up your alley. Personally, it's not completely wowing me over in this regard. I will say though, I actually might prefer the dark chocolate almond sea salt more than this one.
Can I get in here? I need to.
It could
oh my
just
god!
Be... Oh, hey, Bob. Bob's shocked. Yeah, it's not really wowing me over with this one. I feel like it's a bit too... What's the name? A bit too... bitter for my taste. It doesn't really wow me over in that texture department. I guess for those of you who like the chocolates to be a lot less sweet, and maybe it has this nice little... What's the right word? A lot of texture to your taste. This might be something that will wow you over. But personally for me, I think this one... Now let's see here. Where... Oh, you know what? I think I already rated it. Okay. I gotta double check something because I remember when I was looking through these that they had different sort of things going on with this list. Wait, do they not have it? Let me double check. I'm gonna browse on through this. Come on, there's gotta be a picture of it. Let's see. Dark chocolate hazelnut cookie Tony's. There we go. Let's see what the wrapper normally is. Because I think it might have gotten a wrapper that is different from the usual. Okay, so there's that one. Oh wait, that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for the dark Tony's Chocolonely dark chocolate almond sea salt. Alright, let's see here. Come on. Load up, you son of a bitch. It's being a little bit stingy with me. Let's try it again. Looks like I need to use a different search engine because this one is not working. Alright, let's try this again. Chocolonely. And we got a dark chocolate almond sea salt. That's the one. I want to see if they might have utilized a different label for that. Images. Maybe they didn't. Alright. I feel like... Did they not include it in the list? How dare they? Okay. How dare they not include it in the list? Well, I think I'm gonna put it in there anyways. Let me just get a photo of it. So we'll mend the problem. We're gonna mend it. We're gonna fix it. This is the worst Tony's Chocolonely tier list ever! I need to seek retribution. Alright, let's look at icon size. Let's see. I think it's this one right here. Yep, I'm going ahead and added pictures to it right now here. Wait, nope. That's not the one. Wait a minute. Let me double check something. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's see. So it's this one. Yep, it's this one. So let me go ahead. Save. Oh, it's a WebP image! You bastard! How dare you? How dare you do that to me? A WebP image? I need to seek more further custodies. Okay, this is much better. We can go with this. And now, let me edit so we can put that chocolate bar in. Browse. And do. I think it's still in... There you are. Let's see, where are you hiding? You can't hide from me forever. You can't hide from me forever, chocolate! I will hunt you down. Ah, there you go. Now we got it. Let's submit that. Alright, now it should be on the list. So let's bring it back up. Alright. It's this one right here. This is the dark almond one. So it's going to be like that. So the dark chocolate almond sea salt that I just got the image for is just slightly above the dark chocolate hazelnut cookie. So there's that then. We got that all situated. The taste was still fresh in my blobby mind. So, now to put this one in with the other bars. Yay! Now we're cooking! I waddled back as soon as I could. Now, what's the next one? Okay. So now we got the Tony's Chocolonely Little Bits. We're gonna take a break from the bars and have the little milk chocolate covered bits. This one is milk chocolate, caramel, sea salt, and cookies. So, now we're good. Something. So, gonna be a little bit careful. Let me see if I can just bring one down. We're just gonna have one. It kind of looks like a milk dud. It kind of looks like a milk dog when you bring it out, except a little hunkier. A little bit more heft. You know what? I'll go ahead and cut it in half. So people can see what the inside looks like too. There we go. Jeez, my virtual desk is gonna be so messy after this. But it's for the content! Alright. Look at all those crumbs. Dear God. My desk is gonna be like a pigsty after a little bit later. I hope you appreciate me taking these photos for your amusement. Alright. Let's go ahead and upload that. Alright, and then, gonna hide this. Let's bring it up here. Reloading, cooking with napalm. They kind of do. Alright, here we go. Gonna download this. Place it in the usual folder with everything else. There we go. Now let me bring it up. It might not look that appetizing because of the desk space, but hopefully that doesn't detract from it. There we go. So yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like right now. That's the inside. And of course, the crumbs doesn't make it look... It got all crumbly when I utilized the knife. But if you want to look at the inside of what one of these little bits has, I hope you appreciate the amount of detail that I go with these. Alright, with that said, let's go back to the ranking list. And there. Alright, bottoms up. Not bad. Honestly, the chocolate is, again, quite smooth to the touch. And the caramel and the cookie mix combine themselves and complement each other quite well. And I can see a lot of people eating these like a vacuum, basically. They definitely don't like have the hearty texture of a usual chocolate bar. They're a lot softer. They're more than likely gonna melt in your mouth when you put it right in. Honestly, I'm impressed. That one was better than I expected. So, I'm gonna put this in the A tier. I think that the caramel and cookies normally complement each other so much with chocolate. You can't really go wrong with it. And since it's not too hard to really munch on for these little bits, it makes it even better. Yeah, basically like movie treats. If the movie theaters actually would sell Tony's Chocolonely, and if they did, they'll probably be $10 a bar. Yeah, I could see like AMC theaters or any other popular movie outlet, if they were to allow Tony's Chocolonely bars to go for sale there, it'll probably be double the price of what they normally are. Oh yeah, I could see them pay like $10. Get a $10 chocolate bar here. Even I would think that's a little bit not like utter nonsense. Alright, time to put this in the fridge before it melts. Ah! All right, what do we have next? Oh. Okay, this is, I'm not sure what I'm gonna think of this one, but we're gonna have to taste test it anyways. Next, we have milk chocolate, honey almond, nougat. I'm not the biggest fan of almonds, and I really don't think I'm a fan of nougat. But we're gonna have to wait and see how I fare with this one in particular. I could be pleasantly surprised. I could be absolutely wowed by the texture. I could be absolutely into it. Of course you have to be. Of course, I'm just basically eating chocolate and sugar at this point. I'm doing it all for you! Alright, let's see. Okay, let me see if I can get a... There we go. I think we got a good... You know, it doesn't really show much on the inside. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the picture. Alright, here we go. You can say whatever you want. I'm basically doing this so that everyone can be happy. Alright, here we go. Yeah, when you look on the inside of this one, it doesn't almost seem like there's much in the inside. But let's go ahead and bring this up to my usual drive of images. Alright, come on now. 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 Phone, 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 phone. Don't. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got it in there. Alright, it's being uploaded. Okay. Now let's go ahead and hide this. Church of New... Oh, so we got some nougat lovers in here. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Alright, let's see. Alright. Oh, wait. There we go. Now we found it. Okay. Let's go ahead and save that. Let's go ahead and present it to everyone. Alright. And there we go. And as you can see here, there really doesn't seem to be a lot of it. It's kind of loosely embedded into the portion of the chocolate in and of itself. So there's really not a lot of texture on the inside. There's not a lot of solidarity. Solidarity! Ha! I got myself with that one. Sad. Well, sometimes those lacking the substance on the inside might surprise you with the taste overall. So, I'm gonna go ahead, hide this. Go ahead and bring up the screen again. And I'm gonna slice up a chunk. There we go. I did the sharp end. Hopefully that's not gonna ruin anything. And let's go for a taste. Yeah, you can definitely taste the nougat. You can definitely taste the nougat in that one. I don't think I've ever had Gaz. The Persian nougat pistachio candy. You know what? I think I actually kind of like this one. I'm not gonna lie. The almonds aren't as prevalent as they were in the other bar. And with the honey incorporated, it kind of adds to the sweetness overall. And the nougat kind of combs things out so it isn't too extravagant with its, well, overabundance of, well, absolute diabetes since. Yeah, probably wouldn't in this case. So, where would I put this one though? Honestly, I'm gonna surprise myself with this one. It's a B. I'm thoroughly surprised that I find a chocolate bar with almonds in it and nougat to be better than I expected. It kind of goes into this foundation of what the chocolate is all about, baby! Ha! So yeah, I feel like the honey in the almonds complement it so it isn't too intense for my taste buds. And the nougat honestly adds and gives it a good old texture to the chocolate so it isn't overly sweet. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. I think I am very surprised by this outcome. Would I prefer this chocolate over the other ones? No. But if there's no other chocolate varieties for Tony's left, I might just go ahead and take it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be fearful for my life in this case. Thank God I'm using small chunks of each one. At the end of this, it'll probably be accounting the whole entire bar. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, children, listen up, my chubby checkers. Alright. We're not even halfway done with this. God damn it. Alright, what's next? Oh, ho, ho, ho. It's a flavor that they did in partnership with Ben and Jerry's. We got our dark milk chocolate with brownie. Yeah. I never was able to... And they had a partnership with Ben and Jerry's, which they would have a flavor for the Ben and Jerry's ice cream. And then they would help out with their chocolate bars as well. So this is one of the 2 flavors that they did in conjunction with Ben and Jerry's. We'll be getting to the other one later. So, now we got the brownie. And it's dark chocolate, and it said brownies. So someone might be absolutely livid with this, with absolute glee. Alright, let's see here. Okay, that's a fairly nice slice. Let's go ahead and take a picture of that. Alright, picture time. While the Kirby's Epic Yawn music plays. This is like the I should have just played old Kirby music. That would have been perfect for this tier list. Yeah, it kind of does look like there's brownies on the inside. Like they're embedded into it quite well. Alright, let's go ahead and get this on my drive so I can share with each and every one of you. Oh yeah, I don't blame you. Those are 2 nice combinations as well. There we go. Alright, we got it in there. So let's go ahead and hide this. And we'll bring up my... There we go. Good combination there too. Kirby and brownies. Oh wait, there we go. Alright, now, let's go ahead and download this so we can show it with everyone. Alright, here we go. Let's get this up. Alright, I think it's this one. Yep, here we go. So this is what the inside of the dark milk chocolate bar with brownie. You can see a little bit of a semblance of brownie, but in all honesty, it kind of looks like it mixes in and it almost camouflages itself in the chocolate. So. Oh yes, and by the way, there's no pot involved in these brownies. No pot! None of that pot! You could cook it in a pot, but no pot incorporated. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and cut. There we go. Alright. The slice has been yeeted. Let's go ahead and hide that. And there. Alright, let's go ahead and taste this now. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this is nice. This tastes so well with the taste buds. It blends itself. It's like it's making a good old dance. Like a big band. And like doing the charlatan dance. Oh. It has this nice fluffiness to the brownie texture. And the dark chocolate complements this quite well, too. Yeah, we'll have to see what the flavors that Tony's Chocolonely made alongside Ben & Jerry. I have had Ben & Jerry's ice cream before. That's for sure. A different amount of varieties. Yeah, this was like a perfect combination. Dark milk chocolate brownie. The brownies don't taste hard. They have the right amount of fluffiness to complement the bitter and yet solid foundation of the chocolate. I'm wowed over. This is definitely S tier right there. Good collaboration between the two of you. Oh, yeah. But here's the thing, do I like it more than the caramel cookie one? I feel like I almost like the absolute same. I feel like I like it almost about the absolute same as the caramel cookie one. So, they're like neck to neck for me, really. Yeah, that was a real treat. Beyond all of the others. Oof. I'll have to see how the other one fares. Alright, here we go. We're gonna put this one in the fridge. So I think this is a nice little ranking of each of the chocolates so far. Nothing too complex, nothing is overly hyped, nothing is overly hated on yet. I hope I don't encounter a D chocolate. I'll be right back. All right. What's going to be next on the bracket here? All right, all right. Uh-oh. I'm reminded of Sing Your Palo with this one. Is this the one where he has the Christmas? It's Christmas! It's Christmas! It's Christmas! It's Christmas! I do apologize for those that were wearing headphones at this time. I should have given you a warning. All right, the next flavor is milk chocolate with chocolate chip cookies. Damn. Yeah. Santa! Oh, Monkey! Oh, don't do that, Monkey! What's happening, Monkey? I'm glad that he's having some success with the spooky month. I really am. Oh, my word. So, yeah, the flavor I'm going to be trying out next is the milk chocolate with chocolate chip cookie. Oh. Now, it seems like we're getting hitters after hitters here. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. All right, let's see. Yep, this side looks to be the one that's broken off. Okay. Oh, yeah. It kind of looks like there's a cookie inside for sure. It's not as big of a piece there, but let me see if I can get a good photo of it. All right, let's see. There we go. One kind of up close. All right, let's go ahead and share this. All right, let's see. Get it onto the drive. Oh yeah, if you mess up chocolate chip cookies, you can't call yourself a chocolate company? Absolutely not. I really can't see this failing. I really can't. It would be an absolute shocker. Appalling if they actually get this off. Alright, here we go. Uploading now. Alright, let's go ahead and hide this. There we go. I'll go into the drive. Let's refresh. Alright, here we go. Oh, I missed the sound already. Alright, here we go. Downloading now. Let's bring it up. So, here we go. This is kind of like, I kind of placed it on the bottom. I did place the bottom on the top, but it's normally the same looking on every one of the tops. So, that's kind of what the bottom format of it means. So yeah, you can notice that the cookie foundation bits are on the inside of that. And it's kind of embedded into some more of it. So, yeah. Kinda looks appetizing to me. Let's go ahead and cut. Nice bottom. Yes. Good old cake. There we go. I wonder if they... Unfortunately, because some of the flavors on Tony's Chocolonely are limited time or seasonal, I wasn't able to get every single chocolate bar. Like, for example, for Christmas, they had a Christmas tree variety of the Tony's Chocolonely bars with gingerbread. I would have loved to try that again, but unfortunately, that was seasonal. And they even had some Easter eggs involved, but that came to pass as well. So, not every flavor of Tony's Chocolonely is going to be exhibited here, but whatever I could grab is the gist. So let me go ahead, bring the screen back up. All right, here we go. Oh, that is so satisfying. It honestly does taste like a chocolate chip cookie on the inside. That is amazing. I mean, when you chocolate coat a chocolate chip cookie, that's basically what you're getting with this chocolate bar. It is absolutely exquisite. Truly spellbinding. It's a nice amount, the right amount of crunch for the chocolate chip cookie found, like portions, bits that are inside the chocolate. And the milk chocolate does complement it, as always, quite well. Oh, let's see here. Okay, now this is the one, and I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think, because they had a special one label for this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's got to be this one. Now, normally for this chocolate bar, just to give you a heads up, it's in a purple wrapper with the red for the font. So it doesn't really look like this. But I'm going to put it, oh, right at the top. That was exceptional. Exceptionally exquisite chocolate bar right there. Oh. I kind of want to eat the whole thing raw, but I gotta save it for the other chocolate pieces. Yeah, definitely get this one if you are able to and crave your chocolate chip cookies within a chocolate bar. That one is one that you cannot regret in any way, shape, or form. All right, to the fridge. Ah, I have returned. Wait, you're hungry for pizza? How are you hungry for pizza from me ranking up chocolates? Are you wanting one of those cactus breads? Or perhaps those pizzas in the form of a chocolate chip cookie? Oh, really? Allergic to chocolate? Oh my word. Pizza does sound good, though. I already had some pizza yesterday, so I can just brush that aside. I can have pizza on another occasion. Alright, what's the next flavor? Okay, let's see here. Okay. Well, getting over to the basic stuff, it's just simply milk chocolate. This bar is like the beginner's guide to Tony's Chocolonely bars, or just any other type of chocolate. Just simply milk chocolate. So I assume that you still want a picture of this one then too, huh? You still want to witness what the inside of a Tony's Chocolonely milk chocolate bar is? Or do you feel like you want to pass on that one? I wouldn't blame you if you did happen to pass. No worries whatsoever. There's nothing really exciting with the textures of that chocolate bar. You would think so. We want all the pictures. Oh, I see. Alright, let me go ahead and deliver. Nothing too exciting with this one. I just basically trimmed off a small portion. Nothing really to say in regards to this. So, let's go ahead and take a picture. It does look like very fine chocolate though, that is for sure. You could see it in the texture of the chocolate itself. Alright, here we go. Let me go ahead and put that in my Proton drive, which I use for VPN and my mail too. That's actually my business email, Cuddlymuffintop@proton.me. Very solid. Let's see. What about the smell? Honestly, they all basically smell just almost the same. Well, P. He's sharp, Lou. I remember that from Miss Doubtfire, and I said it as a small kid. And I'm surprised I didn't get in trouble for saying that. Alright, here we go. Pee poo poo. Wee pee. Alright, let's see. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and download this one. Alright, let's showcase this. You're not a kid? I know, it's funny. It's humorous. Imagine a kid speaking with this type of voice. I think they will all think I'm an adult. And then I could get all the beer at age 9. Ha! Nah. Alright, you would like 7. Okay. 7, yeah. 7. Sounds accurate. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. Existential dread to the max. Okay. So there is the milk chocolate. As you can see how it almost looks like it's waves upon waves of the chocolate kind of colliding and collapsing upon each other when you look at this one actually. I mean, I'm honestly impressed by the texture of it. It does look like waves are going to collide. They're gonna sweet embrace. Barry Manilow's voice changed when he was about 15. Some are late bloomers, that is for sure. Mine changed when I was like 10. I probably hit puberty and ended when I was 10. I was always the tallest person in all of the elementary school grades that I was in. But then middle school started and I stopped growing and everyone else grew around me. I was like, God damn it! I mean, I'm still a solid foundational 6'1", but it isn't as tall as other things. Oh, no. Good thing I'm 6'9", gonna live up that taller dream here as a blob, haha! Alright, let's go ahead and hide this. We'll go back to the image. Okay. Oh, take the knife. There we go. Alright, milk chocolate. Probably the least offensive chocolate bar that I'll be having tonight. It's milk chocolate. It's good. It's honestly quite flavorful. It has the right amount of sweetness. Not overly sweet, and nothing offensive whatsoever. If you are one that would like a good old-fashioned chocolate bar without any additional flavors to it, no almonds, no nuts, no cookies, no anything else, this is definitely something that you can easily grab and not be dissatisfied with. So, I'm gonna put it in A. Just slightly above the white chocolate raspberry with the popping candy because it was a bit too sweet with that in mind. So, that should do it for the milk chocolate. Alright, here we go. Gotta take this one, dust this off so the chocolate doesn't melt into my desk. Hi-ya! Okay, we are ranking ourselves down there, fellas. All right, what's next on the docket? Oh, dear God, 94 degrees where you live? Holy blobby moly. Global warming is not treating your residents with kindness today. It was only around 70 around here, and it's going to be in the upper 60s in the next upcoming days. But once summer comes around, you know it's going to be in the 90s. Oh, I'm sorry that you had to deal with that kind of horrendous weather, unless... What, 70? Oh, yeah, that's right. Imagine that being 31 degrees Celsius. 31 degrees Celsius. Cat Lady creates. I think that would be accurate. The sun? Hell, the sun. Oh, we could be closing in on the sun. Yep. Just like that, Cat Lady. Mm-hmm. That warm. Yep. I don't blame you. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the next flavor is... Milk Chocolate Caramel Sea Salt. Oh, 34 Canadian. Oh, that's even worse then. Oh God, that's even worse than what I said. Alright, so we got Milk Chocolate Caramel Sea Salt. Alright, I think I got a good snap. Let's go ahead and take a picture now. Alright, let's see. Alright. I think that's a relatively nice shot. Now, with this caramel, kind of like with some of the other things on the outside, it's not like a gooey caramel. It's more like a solid foundation of caramel with the sea salt involved. So, I'll show it to you here basically when I bring it up. I don't think I've ever seen a Tony's Chocolonely bar with a very gooey center. Nothing like that, in all honesty. Honestly, I kind of prefer it that way so it's not too much of a mess, but that's just me. Alright, let's see here. Then again, this is a blob talking. It's gonna be a bit hard. A bit hard. Well, then again, my taste buds could be wrong. Let's go ahead, showcase the picture first. From the perspective, it kind of looks like it's a bit more of a harder caramel, but I could be wrong in that regard. It has been a while since I've tasted this bar. This is one of the bars that you can get readily at some Targets, maybe Walmart, maybe any of your local grocer. This Tony has a gooey inside. I think all of us has a bit of a gooey inside, whether we like it or not. Our own cream filling. And we're always making the cream, if you know what I mean. God damn it. What has brought me to such shame? What has brought me to such depravity? You don't need a timeout! I need the timeout! I've been consuming all this blobby chocolate! Okay, let's showcase this next flavor. I think it's this one. Yep, that's the one. Alright, so this is what the milk chocolate caramel sea salt looks like. So as you can see, It's not the gooey kind of caramel. And of course, it's not the prawn hub kind of caramel or anything to that degree. So, if you're looking for something that's more gooey with your caramel, more than likely you might be disappointed in this. And I kind of like how the chocolate already blocked the type of soundbite that Sober Tony just played. Thank you for the 200 bits, by the way. I hope it was worth it. Alright, let's go ahead and hide this. And let's go ahead and bring back the screen. Pretty sure this is going to be a chocolate in my top tiers. I've never really gone wrong with the caramel sea salt. Uh-oh. What's happening? Can everyone see me all right? Can everyone see me all right before we get started? All right, let's see here. Stream Elegance warning chat of 4. Like I'm gonna eat my microphone. That would be my main source. So here's the thing when it came to this caramel. The caramel is definitely not hard, like I thought it was. It was actually quite smooth. It is soft. It's not gooey, but it is the right amount of soft to complement the chocolate to an extraordinary degree. You can't go wrong with caramel, with chocolate, if you're a fan of both of those, like I am. This is a good combination. And honestly, yeah, A tier, upper A tier, basically. Nothing wrong with the good. They really nailed it down, the right balance of caramel and chocolate with this. Woo! Nice. Very good. We only got a few left. Dear blobby hell. Or might actually be more that I got myself accustomed to. Well, we'll see here. I might have to add some more photos to this, if anything else, so I'll be right back. No peanut butter ones, sadly. They might come up with that maybe later. Okay, here we go. Hey. You got a little bit of my side boob there. I mean, that could be a possible flavor further down the line. Not sure how they would incorporate it. How could there be no peanut butter? Well, maybe that might be a flavor in near future, or maybe they do that seasonally.
Disappointed!
I figured you would be disappointed. Okay, time for another one of the little bits. This time, it's s'mores. So basically, chocolate, marshmallow, and graham cracker. Oh yeah, most certainly, that's gonna be the gist. I still got my big jug of water in the fridge that I can pour down, for sure. I definitely drink a lot of water once I am, in my intermittent fasting, so I can keep myself hydrated. And hopefully full. Get that water weight in me, yeah. Alright, let me go ahead and open this. It smells like dark chocolate, even though it's supposed to be milk chocolate. So it doesn't smell burnt. Unfortunately, if you like that sort of finesse. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. It's gonna be crummy. Oh! No! It almost went away from me. It was trying to hijack it to the ground. I caught it just in time. It could be teen spirit if anything else, but hopefully it's the right kind of teen spirit and not that kind. Alright, let me go ahead and take a picture of this. Again, it's gonna look kind of crummy. Literally and figuratively speaking. There we go. Yeah, it can be the highlight of the s'more. So I don't know how it's gonna be with this one, honestly. We'll have to see how the marshmallow tastes. Sometimes marshmallows I'm kind of neutral on. Sometimes I feel the urge to have some, and sometimes I'm like, no. S'mores, though, normally are a good time to have some. Especially if they're absolutely cooked and burnt. Alright, let's go ahead and close this up. I mean, it could be a possibility. I could perhaps see it. I could possibly see it. Maybe in the same way me and Rilu are related. Then again, I hope she's doing well. I should message her. Make sure she's doing okay. That's gonna be my general reminder after the stream. Message Rilu, give her plenty of hugs. If she likes hugs, I'm not entirely sure. I have forgotten all about that. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and save that on. And let's get this up for display. There we go. Alright. Feast your eyes. So that's what the insides of a Tony's Chocolonely S'mores Little Bit looks like. It kind of looks like the majority of it is marshmallow. With like a little firm grasp. Oh, I'm wishing her the best of luck with those interviews then. Hopefully, flabby rolls crossed that she got it. Yeah, the situation that she has been a part in, which I won't get into, since that's more of a private matter in a lot of regards. It's not the greatest. And hopefully, with what she's been trying to do for interviews to get herself out of that situation, I'm hoping for all the best for her, overall. So yeah, good chunk of it is marshmallow. For marshmallow lovers, this might be something splendid to celebrate. We'll have to see if that's enough graham cracker in there, though. Alright, let's get this back up. Alright, bottoms up. I feel like it doesn't have enough graham cracker. And I feel like that definitely complements a s'more. Besides, you know, the chocolate and the burnt marshmallow. I feel like there should be a bit more graham cracker mixed in. Maybe, that's a possibility. Maybe I got one that had more marshmallow in it than graham cracker. Because as you saw from the photo, there was a good portion of marshmallow in there. And of course, I'm sure they don't like burn it on the fireplace and just embed it into the little bits at all. So, I will say that from this first bite, I feel like I'm a little bit disappointed overall with it. It could use a bit more graham cracker to get that foundation in. But if anyone wants to try it in the near future, be my guest here. I think I've had a moon pie before. Surprisingly enough, I'm putting it in C tier below the hazelnut cookie and the dark chocolate almond. It's actually my least favorite so far. Yeah, I'm surprised that it didn't work out for me. Well, that's something else. Yeah, if it just had more graham cracker foundation to kind of complement it all, I think I would have liked it a lot more than I did. Wait, hold on. That's the wrong one. That's the one. That's the s'mores one. I forgot it's in the pink. Okay, there we go. So, let's go ahead and put these in the fridge! Alright! Why are you laughing at me, you son of a bitch? Why are you laughing? Twinkies? I haven't had Twinkies in so long, honestly. I don't even know if I'm the right person to grade those. Alright. Here we go. I might have to add this one, actually. So, let me go ahead and hide this real quick. More than likely, I'm gonna have to add this simply because it's not on this tier list, but it's an easy fix. Let's see here. Hopefully. Damn you, Web P! Alright, here we go. Dark chocolate. That's the flavor. Dark chocolate is the flavor we're gonna take a look at next. And let's see, we'll have have it be small images because they like those ones a little bit more. Come on. Come on. Refresh. Refresh. There we go. Tools. Tools. Give me those tools. Tools aren't working for me. There we go. Icon size. Alright. Hopefully this will do the trick. Oh, there. Let me see. Save as. Damn it! Why is all these images in WebP? Oh. There were. So, for the holiday ones, like alongside gingerbread, there was also a dark chocolate candy cane flavor. Okay. And the fun thing about these, you know, let me go ahead and show what they look like here. Let me just show the screen right now. Let me just, nope, not it. That's not it. So this is what they look like right here. You can actually use them as a tree ornament if you wanted to. They have a hole on the, like the top or upper half of the chocolate bar. Well, let's just say the tree foundation is in the middle of the actual chocolate bar. So yeah, they did have a candy cane flavor. Dark chocolate candy cane. There we go. I guess that answers that inquiry then. A car freshener! Ha! Jeez, on the summer day, that chocolate will be melting on your car and basically adding that extra fragrance. Time to be alive indeed. Alright. Hopefully this one is going to be compliant with me. Good, it's a PNG. Thank Blobby Christ. Thank Blobby Christ. This one's going to be complacent. Alright. Let's go ahead and add this in. Alright, where are you? Here we go. No, probably not. Alright, now we got it in there. Alright, so there we go. Now we're back in focus. Alright, so the next bar is, of course, dark chocolate. Just dark chocolate. Same as the milk chocolate, except more bitter. And that might be more appealing to some of you. And in case you're wondering what type of temperature, or 70% dark chocolate. So not quite up there, but maybe it might be something. Ooh. Okay, so there we go. We got a chunk there. Hopefully that will do the trick. Alright, let's take a picture of it. Alright, let's go ahead and get that wrapper out of the way. I don't want them singing any sweet rhymes. Or that very good old basic brutal beatdowns like Kendrick Lamar to Drake. Ooh. Who's been keeping up to date with that whole fiasco? Kendrick Lamar basically brutalized him, if I say so myself. Ugh. Then again, this is coming from someone who basically, let's just say, prefer Kendrick Lamar's rhymes than Drake's ever could. Because I can't imagine me singing, you the best, you the best, you the best. Yeah, the thing is though, with eating the dark chocolate, you have to have a spare amount of it. And not like an entire chocolate bar. You have to eat it, you know, infrequently or just in small amounts to really get those extra benefits. Yeah, he's winning by a landslide with that. In my opinion. That last one, Beat the Grams, is like a brutal beatdown, if anything else. Like one of the most hyped diss tracks that you could ever imagine. Yep, moderation. Alright, so let's go ahead and upload this picture into it. If it will load up correctly here. Come on, phone. Come on, you little diddly dally. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and hide the screen. And we will bring this one up. So, just like the milk chocolate bar, the picture I'm going to show you here is just going to be basically the exact same with the milk chocolate, except darker in color. And I think it still has the same amount of wave movement in its texture as the milk chocolate. So there was... Oh, already exists, huh? What about... Wait, hold on. Cancel. Ah, that's why. Aha! Alright, let's try this again. Now we got it. Alright, let me go ahead and showcase the dark chocolate. Okay, so that's basically the dark chocolate portion of the... Well, that's just the inside of the Tony's Chocolonely dark chocolate. 70% dark chocolate to be precise. Doesn't have a lot of flow to it, but honestly, it's dark chocolate. It's gonna grab your senses if you're looking for something simple. Yeah, it's dark chocolate normally is much darker in tone and texture than milk chocolate or even white chocolate. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and grab a piece. Now, let's see. There we go. Alright. I cut myself a sample of it. And now we'll go back to the screen. Alright. Dark chocolate, everyone. It's dark chocolate, alright. It's very simple. The right refinement of bitterness. Not too overwhelming with its bitterness, since it is only 70%. It doesn't add a lot of complexity to the flavor like a lot of others. But then again, like milk chocolate, it's a nice safe bet for those of you who just want something simple. Something nice, honestly. So for that, I'm gonna put it... where I'm gonna put it in the A tier. Yeah, I'm gonna put it just right below milk chocolate for me. They're basically the same in regards to my needs. They're simple, but yet still quite effective. They definitely can't really steer you wrong in their textures, in their flavors. If you're looking for something that's just simplistic and yet it does the trick without any faults, that dark chocolate and that milk chocolate, you're good to go. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge, and then we'll be back with more chocolate. Yep, all reliable. That's basically the gist of it. All reliable in this case. All right, be right back. Still can't believe we still got so much chocolate! Alright, what do we have next? Everything. This is like the bagel variety. This is the everything bar. Milk chocolate with caramel, pretzel, almond, nougat, and sea salt. So all of those are in one bar here. It is everything and perhaps nothing at the exact same time, depending on how I might feel. This is the one that might send my taste buds ablaze. So we're gonna go ahead and open this one up. There we go. Yeah, still no peanut butter one. Maybe they will go with that, if there's enough suggestions. I'm sure they will be able to make a peanut butter chocolate bar work. Somewhere down there. I mean, they can have it in the same way as the caramel, where it's not gooey. But still, you can taste the peanut butter. I'm sure they can make it work. We'll have to see. I'm sure they'll be testing out some flavors here and there.
No, I won't.
Why, Goat? You probably don't like chocolate, or probably chocolate will kill you. You're not getting any. Shoot! Alright, here we go. Let's move it over here. I'm surprised here. Oh, maybe, yeah, because more people are allergic to peanuts than usually a lot of other ingredients. And you know what? Upon looking upon this everything bar, you really can't tell there's a lot of things in there. Like, maybe it's overrun by the chocolate itself. I'll have to show you the picture and let you see what I mean. Let's see. Here we go. Gonna go ahead and put this in my drive so I can share it. But yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't a whole lot of textures on the inside of this chocolate bar. Let me go ahead and hide this. We'll get this up. Come on now. Load up for me, you blobby bastard. There you go. Lovely. Alright, we got it. Goats love peanut butter. It's science. Wait, has anyone actually fed a goat peanut butter before? How easily does it melt in the mouth? Well, we'll have to wait and see in regards to that. I'm sure, I feel like all of them have their own ways in which they melt inside your mouth. Probably in the same degree, if I'm being completely honest, of what I have experienced so far. Alright, where are you here? Where are you? Yep, this is it. So yeah, look. For something that's called an everything bar, it almost doesn't look like it has everything inside. So maybe they chopped it up so much that it's just embedded in the chocolate. It has become one with the chocolate, I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm honestly flabbergasted that it doesn't have more to complement it. It does look sparse. Oh. So we gotta give a rat a peanut butter. Is that why you if you give a mouse a cookie, especially a peanut butter cookie, everything will go right as rain. I learned something new. Alright, so let me go ahead and cut a slice of this everything bar. There we go. Let's go ahead and hide that. Bring back up the screen. Alright, let's get it done. Okay, so it definitely tastes like there's a lot of texture involved with this. And it almost feels like some overwhelms the other kind of textures. Like I can taste more of a caramel and maybe more of a nougat than I do the nuts and, let's see, what was the pretzel? Yeah, I don't know if I really tasted much of the other flavors besides that, but it is faint. But it's not exactly, for what I tasted, like evenly balanced. So that might be a little bit of a turn off if you're expecting like all of the flavors incorporated into this to be like widely represented or equally represented. Oh, I remember that commercial. You put your peanut butter in my chocolate. You put my chocolate in your peanut butter. And then they suck each other off. Oh, just like the Kirby's. Oh, dear God. You know, I kind of have a... Let me see if I can show this real quick. Let me see if I can... Oh, let me rank this first. This is, I think, the everything bar. So really... I'm gonna put in a lower B, if I'm being completely honest. There isn't much of a turnoff of the... Because I really can't tell the almonds being incorporated. But again, if you are trying to go for like everything of every one of those ingredients, I felt like they needed to be more evenly balanced. And I feel like they kind of missed it there. It's still fine. If anything, I'll probably pick it amongst the 3 flavors down below, but... It's above average. Slightly. Like one of those 6 out of 10s. 6 out of 10. So yeah, once I bring this bar into the fridge, then I'll tell you what I kind of had as a special emote. Ugh. Alright. So I might have a bit more extra flavors here than I expected. Okay. Next. I think this is a flavor that I also have to add in. Another one. Holy moly. I have to do this tier list all by myself, it looks like. But the next flavor that we have, there's actually 4 more that I have to go through. 4 more, mind you. So, the one that I have right now that I have to get another thing. No coconut ones, actually. They do not have any coconut flavored ones yet. But the one I have is just milk chocolate hazelnut. It's not hazelnut cookie, it's just hazelnut. So, a part of me is thinking that I am going to be ranking this one perhaps a little bit lower than the usual one. Perhaps. Perhaps. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I gotta grab... Hopefully we can download this. Come on. There we go. Let's go ahead and save. Damn you, red PNG! Ah! You know what? I feel like this one is gonna be. You know what? Yeah, the hazelnut more than likely is gonna stand out a lot more without that cookie being incorporated. That is definitely for sure. This one's gonna get a little bit frisky. We're gonna get with the image that actually shows the inside. Yay! It actually showcases on it as a PNG. Thank Blobby Christ. Okay, now we just gotta add it amongst the other ones. So really, I've been eating like almost 20 of these. I think it's like 17 overall. Or it could even be more than that. Maybe 18. So let's go ahead and bring this out. Now that's a lot of chocolate, that's for sure. Alright, where are you here? There you are. Honestly, yeah. I'm more of a cookie butter kind of individual, like Biscoff. Creamy. I like that, or even the Trader Joe's one, which is a bit more bitter, but still quite good. Yeah, give me that cookie butter stuff. Give me that shit. Alright, let me go ahead and showcase now. Alright. So, milk chocolate hazelnut is the next flavor. And as you can see in the images, that's the only one that's actually bearing its skin. It's getting a little bit risque with us. It's trying to tempt me into liking it and put it in S rank because it's bearing it all for me. But it's not gonna go that easily. I'm a demisexual after all. You gotta give me a good old-fashioned good personality and a bit of flair with your physical looks too. But it's the bond that matters the most, you heathen! We'll see if you highlighted all your goodies out to the world is really worth it. First, I gotta take a picture. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I think we got a good chunk. Ooh! Oh yeah, the hazelnut is... With this picture that I'm gonna be taking here, you can definitely tell the hazelnut is very prominent. Bondage. If that was bondage, it will probably be getting some straps around sided and like get itself a good old handcuff. Or maybe a chocolate cuff. Alright. Yeah, this... Once the picture I'm gonna show you here is definitely going to be... Yeah, there's like a huge chunk hanging out here. Like a big chunk of hazelnut. Which might be appealing to some of you. I'm not sure if it's going to be appealing to me, though. Alright, let's see. Upload. Alright, we got it. Alright, let's go ahead and hide this. And we will get it to my drive and download it. Nut. 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 Hazelnut. Alright, here we go. Download that. And let's get it in our usual folder. Alright, let's highlight it. And you will definitely tell how big this is for its nuts. Look at that chunk! Look at that big chunk of hazelnut right there! Holy blobby hell! If you like them chunky, this might be the bar for you if you like your hazelnuts too. Holy crap! That's like the biggest texture that I found so far. Woo! Some of you might be sweating a little bit upon seeing such hazelnuts being displayed. These nuts. Alright, let's go ahead and cut it. Might as well go with the part that's showcasing all of that nut. The Ferrero Rocher, I see. Alright. Let's go ahead and hide that. We'll go back to the tier list. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of hazelnuts. Yeah, I feel like with the cookie one, there was a bit more of a balance to not make the hazelnut for me too overflowing with this texture. But with this one, it's like a huge chunk of it is hazelnut within the chocolate. So really, since I'm not a big fan of hazelnuts, at least I still ate it. It's not bad. But I would say that is definitely one of my least favorite. In fact, I'll just say it right now. It is my least favorite. A bit too much hazelnut in the chocolate bar, if I'm being completely honest. You might find a good variety within those that might be more evenly balanced. But that one is, bit too many hazelnuts in that one. You gotta have a smooth, like, transition into that. You know, the chocolate is still good. The hazelnut is just not to my forte. Yeah, the chocolate is still not offensive. I would say that if a chocolate bar or any type of candy is D tier, I would just about hate everything about it. But as much as I don't like the hazelnuts in this, I still like the chocolate. The chocolate is still good. I have no complaints with the chocolate at all. It's still as fine as in all the other chocolate bars. So that's why it's still a low C for me. Which, in that case, I'll be surprised if not a single chocolate bar here gets into the D category for me. Yeah, it's gotta be absolutely offensive to me if it's going straight into the D. I must have a huge qualm with it if it's going down there into the D's nuts. Oh yeah, I could have put it down there for D's nuts, but nah. That's giving you too much credit there. Be right back! I can't pick up all these scraps! I have! Alright, we are officially down to our last 3. So let's go with the last little bits one that I have. Triple chocolate mix. So dark, milk, and white chocolate are in one of these little bits. Or all of the little bits. So it's time for us to open this up and see how they're like. I think this might be one of the only times in a long while where I tasted something that has all 3 usual variations of chocolate embedded. Like they actually incorporated the white chocolate. Let's see. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. Because, oh yeah, this is going to be interesting to show as a picture. So it might be the milk chocolate that is the dead center. Then you get the white chocolate. And then the dark chocolate, it is the outside. It's my assumption here. Alright, let's see if we can showcase both of them here. Oh, it almost looks like a smiley face. Like a big open wide smiley face on there. Kinda cute. Alright, let me go ahead and get this uploaded to my drive so you can take a look. I mean, the textures honestly look kind of fascinating to me. It's honestly gonna be interesting how all God, I love this song! the athletic theme from Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. It almost goes along with the, anyone know that 1950s cowboy from the Sugar Rush? Yep, that's the Sugar Rush right there, basically. Okay, let me go ahead and hide this. Yeah. Just had the right amount of happiness and just pure splendor into that one track. I tell ya, this kind of music, I'm glad it's getting resurfaced for a lot of people to enjoy despite being like earlier video game music. Drunk as hell, like drunk as Rick James would say, Rick James is dead. He doesn't want to say that anymore. It could be a hell of a drug, especially if you just sniff off the cocoa powder. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and... did I not Oh. Maybe I downloaded it in the wrong place. Let me try that again. Okay, there we go. I think we got it now. Alright. Look at that happy. Look, it's like a perfectly cut little bit. So I'm assuming it's either the dark or the milk chocolate in the center, the white chocolate in the middle, and either the milk or the dark chocolate on the up as the shell, the outer shell. It looks so happy. It looks like it's just ready to be consumed. So let's see if it's worth actually consuming. Let's go ahead and go back to the menu here. All right, let's have some. Honestly, I really enjoy it. Who knew that combining all three of those chocolates together would be something so perfect? It's not the white, the milk, and the dark chocolate are all smooth, all silky, all absolutely decadent, and it's like the right amount for each one. None of them seem to be more overpowered than the other. It's like the perfect balance. It might honestly be my favorite of the bunch, so I'm gonna put it in S tier. If they had these sold in the stores, I'm more inclined to have that over the other flavors of Little Bits. I perfectly can say that. And no, it isn't because it was smiling at me. Anything could be smiling at me, and yet I could still consider it an absolute disappointment. Oh no. I bought all this chocolate by myself, so I am not sponsored. But Tony's, if you're watching this right now, if you're looking for a VTuber to sponsor your chocolate, who better than something who loves the sweets? You know what I mean? Get your business out there. Let me spread the word of your 100% exploitation-free initiative for your chocolate. Come on, give me that. Honestly, if I were to pick a sponsorship, I would rather go with one that I absolutely enjoy rather than those that I hate the product and still decide to sponsor. I know there may be some creators out there that take it no matter what, so that way they have a steady income, because sometimes when you rely on where you're uploading your content like YouTube, you really can't trust them. The way they monetize videos is utter shit unless you're on Patreon, Coffee, or taking sponsorships. So with me, if I'm gonna take a sponsorship for me personally, it has to be something that can really wow me over. Not some gacha game or anything to that degree. Tony's Chocolonely, if they ever want people to sponsor them, I would wholeheartedly do it on their behalf. Get that extra discount of 20% off. and then support my content as well. Come on, Tonys! Give me that good old sponsorship money, and I will make sure that your chocolate is well represented. Please? Please? I hit the box there. My flabbiness is starting to extend. I best be careful with the last two. I'll be right back. Okay, 2 more to go. Alright, 2 more. I'm surprised they still had this one available. This is the Valentine's Day one. Milk chocolate rose raspberry. So it's in the heart shape. So maybe I'll go ahead and this time see if I can get the heart shape still in here. Let me see if I can... Oh, it's already cracked. Ah. Oh well. I'll see what I can... Yep, you can definitely see the raspberry and roses. Yeah. I could see this making sense for Valentine's Day. Something romantic. Alright, let's see here. Oh, yep. I can see it there. There we go. I went up close with this one for sure. Alright, let's see what we can get. We'll put it into the drive so I can show each and every one of you. Raspberries. So just like the popping candy one, but except it's roses now instead of white chocolate and popping candy. I don't think there was a cherry one. No blueberries. No snozberries. You like your cherries. Well, I bet you like your cherry pies as well, then I take it. I kind of heard about the definition of that one song. It's like, oh, dear God! I mean, to each their own, I suppose. Okay, let's go ahead and hide the screen. And let's bring this up. Alright, here we go. Warm apple pie. Has apples been incorporated into a chocolate bar before? I don't know if... Would that even be a good combination? You would think like caramel and apples. Because that's just, you know, the usual treat. And sprinkle them on with nuts and whatnot. But chocolate and apples, I don't think I've ever seen that combination before. If anything, they'll probably be at a state fair with the fried butter on the stick. Alright, we got it saved, so let me go ahead and bring this up. Alright, see what you think of this now. Alright, so this is the inside of the dark... Wait, is it dark chocolate or milk chocolate? Milk chocolate! Milk chocolate rose raspberry. The Valentine's Day special chocolate. They probably had this on back ordered or still in stock. Unlike the Easter candies. So yeah, you can see the little bits of either rose or raspberry right there. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's trim off a corner. Alright, here we go. Oh, I got one with a good amount of those sprinkled bits in there, so let's go ahead and hide this. Bring the screen back up. And let's go for it. Yeah, you can definitely taste the raspberry in this one. And yeah, it kind of does feel like you're chewing into a bit of a rose, too. I can definitely taste the rose. It has that texture where it feels like you're just eating grass. Except there's a bit more finesse, a bit more elegance in that. Hello, DW. Greetings and salutations to you. This was a special Valentine's Day one. Milk chocolate rose raspberry. It's better than I expected. Though I won't rank it in the same pedigree as the popping candy one. Because I feel like the rose might be a bit too much of a texture for me to really compliment with chocolate. I'll be surprised if they had one with lavender in it. Because they incorporate lavender in some edibles before. So I would be surprised if they don't incorporate lavender in the future flavor. A dandelion kind of? So you're basically a weed. Lavender rose jello. Ah. I actually do love the smell of lavender. I try to get it whenever I can for my... I love weed. Alright. So, with the rose flavor, I think I'm gonna go... Upper C. I think upper C would be good for me in this regard. I think that's a fair place to place it. I feel like the rose is a bit too much of a texture for me to really handle. The raspberry, surprisingly still, is nicely complemented with the chocolate. But I feel like the rose, as elegant and, well, complementary to the season of Valentine's Day, it doesn't do it for me quite so much. I would rather have it in my kombucha than I would in my chocolate. Because I've had kombucha that does incorporate rose as a flavor. But at least then, it's not like a texture still. It's kind of still fermented and then broken down. So you don't really see the roses kind of in place. So yep, we only got one flavor yet. And maybe I saved the best for last. I don't know at this point. Alright, I'll be right back. Got what? No, I am not having chocolate-covered turd. I am not having that kind of cocoa. That's disgusting. Oh, no, I'm not one of those people, just so you know. Alright, the grand finale. And the final collaboration between Tony's Chocolonely and Ben & Jerry's. The final flavor is white chocolate strawberry cheesecake. Cheesecake in a chocolate bar. I think I might be in love. Though, with that said, while I do love my cheesecake, while I do love my white chocolate, I also am not the biggest fan of strawberries. But then again, look at how high I rank the white chocolate raspberry with the popping candy. It's an A. The ones with the fruit inside have surprised me more than anything else. I could have this as one of my favorites. I mean, the other Ben & Jerry flavor is in S tier. Maybe this one will join it. Let's find out. Alright. Ooh, it definitely has that white and red coating to it. Yep, you can definitely tell. Oh yeah. This is it definitely does not look exactly like white chocolate, for sure. Let me go ahead and get a good picture of this so you know what I'm talking about. It definitely looks like the strawberries are complementing it quite well. So let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that should do it for a picture. Alright, this is gonna be the final picture of the evening. Let's get this uploaded to my drive. And then you can all see. Okay, got it up. Let's see, let's go ahead and hide this. And let's refresh so it shows up. Ah, there we go. There we go. Alright, let's get this downloaded. Okay. Feast your eyes, everyone, on the white chocolate strawberry cheesecake. It definitely has a darker texture to it because of the strawberries incorporated. Yeah. This is looking kind of tempting if I'm being completely honest. And I feel like those little bits incorporated might be the cheesecake variety. I'm starting to feel... I know I'm kind of feeling attracted to it a little bit. I feel like I can caress it with my flabby fingers everywhere I go. Birthday cake. I mean, it could look like it has the glitter to it. I wouldn't be surprised if they have a birthday cake flavor one in the near future. With like, you know, ethical, like, coloring of some sort. So, I take that bar to bed, let it melt inside you, and it ends up going into your underwear or pants, and then everyone will think that you shit yourself in bed. Except the shit looks like absolutely pale, and then everyone will question what kind of diet you've been implementing. You melt inside it. Delightful. Alright, here we go. This is it. Oh, very suitable music here. This is the final flavor. Let's see how it ranks against the rest. Here we go. I'm not a fan of strawberries, but dear God, that was delightful. God damn, this partnership with Ben & Jerry's just kicked it out of the park again! Oh my God, you could taste that sweet decor of the cheesecake. That was... ooh! White chocolate goes well with cheesecake, what can I say? That's like divine. I'm sure, yes, there are some chocolate variants of the milk or the dark, but that, it's not as good as the brownie one though. But I'm still gonna place it, for me, personally, in upper A tier. Yep. So A tier for that one. It honestly is a good combination of the sweet cake, just about the right amount of strawberries so it's not too overpowering for my taste buds. And yeah, I would definitely say that the brownie one is supreme. So that's why it's staying in the S. But this one's still very good. If they didn't have the brownie one, I would go for this one if possible. Yeah, they don't really sell these types in the stores. Yeah, it probably is, in all honesty. It probably is. Yeah, that was like... no D ranks! None! None of the Tony's Chocolonely bars were D ranks for me. Even the ones that I thought I wouldn't like because they would have nuts or fruit. Hot damn. I'm flabbergasted. I mean, sure, there's a fair amount that in the C tier, but... I mean, that's still, like, decent. If there was nothing else available for the Tony's bars, I would still get one of those. I mean, it wouldn't be absolutely one of my favorites, but... Not a single detailed one. You know what? This just shows my faith in Tony's Chocolonely. Tony's! Sponsor me. Let me sing the praises of your chocolates. For the love of blobby hell. Look! I didn't place a single one of your chocolate bars or snacks in the D tier. That's how much I like your chocolate! Let me make sure that I spread the word of Tony's! Come on! Please! Please! Okay, that's enough of the sugar rush for right now. Let me make sure I put this in the fridge now. Oh my god, my desk is gonna be a mess from all these crumbs! Yes, 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 yes. Alright. So that is it. That is my tier list of Tony's Chocolonely chocolate bars. 100% exploitation free and overall pretty solid chocolate. I am honestly surprised by some of these selections. So overall, it looks like my absolute favorite was the chocolate chip one. So my favorite was the milk chocolate with chocolate chip cookie. Least favorite was the hazelnut. But overall, pretty solid if you ask me in this regard. Absolutely solid all around. Not a single bad entry in all of these. And that just goes to show how well they do their chocolate. Belgian power, activate. Yes! So with that said, this tier list wouldn't have been possible without your generous contributions during my April birthday donathon. And we do have some more on the horizon, including tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. I'll be doing the Will You Press the Button stream. So I'm going to be asked some questions in regards to if I want to press the button to get something, but get something detrimental as well. Will I push it, or will I let it slide? That's what the stream is going to be like tomorrow night, if you want to swing on for that. And of course, we also have the Valorant stream coming up. I'm dreading that one. That's the one I'm going to be collaborating with both Lilybell and Mira Orange for that occasion, because I'm going to need all the help I can get for that game in particular. And then as for the other Donathon Goal streams, well, if you are a member of my Discord server, you can leave your suggestions in that channel. Let me go ahead and get the Discord up for anyone that wants to join. Currently in my suggestion sample channel, there are 4 Donathon goals that you can put your suggestions in. The first one being the Try Not to Laugh challenge. If you have a video that you think I'm gonna laugh hysterically at and have to spin a wheel of punishment, feel free to put it in that channel. Then we got the community media share. So if you have a video that you would like to share with me that isn't necessarily funny, it doesn't have any copyrighted music, or doesn't go against TOS, feel free to share that. And don't let it be excruciatingly long, not one of those 5-hour essay videos. We don't want to hog up all the fun in that regard. Also, there is a channel also for the big beautiful women and big handsome men in media. Smash or pass. You can put your recommendations in there. And in case you're wondering, I am including muscular in the big beautiful women and big handsome men, not just flabbiness. So, if you want me to basically do Varia from Overwatch, or Marisa from Street Fighter 6 for muscular women, feel free to add those into the suggestions. Mike Hagar from Final Fight, or any other burly sacks. And just flabby ones, and maybe a combination of both. Feel free to put your PNGs of your recommendations as long as the characters are 18 and older in that regard. No Eric Cartmans, please. And finally, there is the Shock Collar Lie Detector stream, where you are more than welcome to ask me simple questions within that channel that can be answered with a simple yes or no question. If I happen to lie, I get shocked. I do have the lie detector on that I bought on Amazon. I just need to get the shock color. And as for the plus size VTuber appreciation tier list, I still am gonna need to find some more individuals that are willing to cooperate. I don't feel comfortable with just adding those that I know are popular, like Crimbo or Andu or others. I would like to make sure I get the permission first and foremost before I add them to the tier list. And then there's also the 3D miniature of unmatched painting stream. Gotta make sure I get the right paints for those before I get started. And of course, League of Legends. We can't forget about that. Let's just do one Riot game at a time, please. Oh, so that is what is going to be coming up for the Donathon Go streams. Somewhere further down the line. Hopefully you will enjoy those when they come up. And feel free to follow on Twitch if you like my content. You can type in !social if you want to check out my other social platforms. Over on YouTube, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified of any future content that I upload there. I have normally been posting shorts there every weekday if you want to check those out. Like them if you think they are worthy enough. And my socials are normally in the description below of each stream if you want to check those out. And I also included the Tony's Chocolonely website link down below there as well. And with that said, that is going to do it for tonight. So, let's go ahead and see if we have anyone in particular we can raid this fine occasion. Let's find out. Maybe we can find a fellow chocolate lover. And of course, I'll be saving this picture and posted it on my Twitter and Blue Sky so everyone can mock me, basically. Let's see. Alright. Who do we have as possibilities? We have... Pandemonia is streaming. And so is Eldrick's grandpa. Who else do we have? You know what? Let's go with Pandemonia. They are currently playing Hades 2, which is now in early access if you haven't checked that game out already. So, let's see. Choco Lovers Raid. I think that would be a suitable raid message here. Let's go ahead and copy and paste that. There we go. So there is the raid message if you want to copy and paste that as we go into Pandemonia's channel. Make sure that's the right one. There we go. So again, hope every one of you has an exquisite rest of your day, whether it be the morning, the afternoon, the evening, or the night, depending on where you may be. I hope my tasting chocolate didn't offend you in any way, shape, or form. But I did enjoy eating all the different types of Tony's Chocolonely bars. And hopefully, one of these days, if you have the budget for it, you can give one of these bars a try and see and taste for yourself if they're up your alley. Tomorrow night, of course, at 7 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time, I will be back with Will You Press the Button, another Donathon Go stream made possible by each and every one of you. With that said, hope you have an exquisite rest of your day, and ta-ta for now.